In this video, we're going to talk about the top 25 free agents that are still out there waiting to be signed by an NFL team. And this video will be starting right now. Now, before we get into this video, I hope that you subscribe to the Football Hut. So I try to figure out where the hell I am at this point. And please leave comments. Here we go. Number one. As you know, we had the draft. There have been trades. There have been signings of other players. Some players are unsigned. As you know, a big player with the Giants, Saquon Barkley, they gave him the franchise tag, but he's not accepted it yet. They're working on some kind of contract deal. But number one, top 25 player that is still out there as a free agent, DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver. The Arizona Cardinals' decision to release Hopkins didn't surprise many. They failed to find a trade partner for the high-priced Pro Bowl wide receiver. However, it is somewhat surprising that he has not been met with a strong free agent market. He's got a reputation. People don't really... We're hearing the five-time Pro Bowler being linked to the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans, and Cleveland Browns. Of those four teams, Cleveland makes the most sense. Hopkins would be reuniting with his former Texan teammate, Deshaun Watson. Meanwhile, there is need at wide receiver behind Amari Cooper in Cleveland. The pick here on Sportsnot for Hopkins is the Cleveland Browns. That might be him right now in the back, on his way to Cleveland. Number two, Yannick Ngakoue, edge. One of the most underrated NFL free agents of the cycle, Ngakoue has racked up a whopping 39 quarterback hits and 19.5 sacks over the past two seasons. Dating back to his days with the Jacksonville Jaguars, former Maryland star has proven he can get to the quarterback on a consistent basis. At issue here are struggles against the run. Most teams view him as a mere pass rush specialist, impacting his market in a big way. Even then, a situational pass rusher is a value in today's NFL. The Seahawks did not add an edge guy with either of their two first-round picks. We're expecting GM John Schneider and company to be active on this front as they look to get more productive on the edge. On this, they're predicting the Seattle Seahawks. Number three, Frank Clark, edge, Kansas City Chiefs. Their decision to release Clark early in the offseason wasn't too surprising, save the defending Super Bowl champs north of $20 million against the cap. With that said, some team will value a player who earned 3 consecutive Pro Bowl trips before a down 22 season. Clark, 29, registered 46 QB hits, 24 tackles for loss, and 18.5 sacks from 2019 to 2021. There are several, and the Hut means several, playoff contenders who still have a need on the edge. The Lions come to mind as a possibility after they avoided edge in the early rounds of the draft. The idea of teaming Clark up with Aiden Hutchinson might be too appealing for Detroit to pass up on despite the former's off-field issues. They're saying the Lions. Leonard Floyd, number 4, edge, Los Angeles Rams. What makes him even more valuable is the fact that he can play in multiple defensive fronts and is not scheme dependent. Despite adding edge guy Nolan Smith in the first round of the 23 NFL draft, Philadelphia makes sense as a landing spot. Floyd could be a situational pass rusher out of the edge, teaming up with Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, and Derek Barnett. It's a similar role as to what the Eagles had planned for Robert Quinn after acquiring the veteran from Chicago last offseason. They're saying the Philadelphia Eagles. 5. Jadeveon Clowney, edge from the Cleveland Browns. And the Cleveland Browns. And here they say the 49ers. The second straight offseason, he finds himself still in the market with the NFL draft at the end of the past. He didn't resign with the Browns until late May of last year. We expect teams to circle around back to him at about the same time in 23. After putting up 9 sacks and 19 QB hits in 2021. Number 6, Marcus Peters, quarterback from the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see where he's going to go. See what they say. Even though we're talking about someone who was a true ball hawk pre-injury, from 2015 to 20, Peters recorded an eye-opening 31 interceptions and 6 touchdowns at cornerback. We like the Minnesota Vikings as a fit. They were rumored to be looking corner in round 1 after losing fellow veteran Patrick Peterson in free agency. Instead, Minnesota went with wide receiver Jordan Addison. And Addison, I saw him in college. He's really good. Ideal Marcus Smith landing spot, the Minnesota Vikings. At number 7, running back from the Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott. The good news, contending teams might have interest in a short yardage running back who can still get into the zone. He has recorded 24 touchdowns over the past 2 seasons. We like former Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore and the Los Angeles Chargers as a fit. Austin Eckler is unhappy with his contract and has been given permission to seek a trade. Even if he returns, Los Angeles could use that short yardage guy to go of Eckler. They're saying here the Los Angeles Chargers. Isaiah Wynn, offensive lineman from the New England Patriots. Coming off an injury play 22, which he missed 8 games, Wynn is now among the top remaining NFL free agents on the market. For the former first-round pick out of Georgia, this isn't how he envisioned things going. No. I mean, he didn't think he was going to get hurt. They're saying the Kansas City Chiefs. So he goes from a team that doesn't have Tom Brady anymore to the Chiefs. It's a good place for him to go. Number 9, John Johnson, safety from Cleveland. Still only 27, Johnson should draw a nice amount of interest as training camp approaches. His ability as a center fielder should entice a team like the New York Giants. Center fielder? He didn't play baseball. This ain't the 50s, the 40s. Jason Pinnock, I digress. Jason Pinnock is slated to start for New York at free safety with free agent signing Bobby McClain backing him up. Johnson would be an upgrade over both. They say the New York Giants. The football New York Giants. Taylor Lewin, offensive tackle, Tennessee Titans. Despite teams love the idea of having a veteran presence at offensive tackle, there are also not 64 starter caliber tackles in the league today. For some reason, the Miami Dolphins continue to rely on a struggling Austin Jackson at right tackle. They simply need to get more pass protection from this spot in front of the injury-plagued Tua Tagovailoa. I feel bad for that guy, what they did to him last year. He never should have played for the rest of the season. They're saying the Miami Dolphins for Taylor Lewin. Adrian Amos, a safety from the Green Bay Packers. Amos' struggles in coverage has him still in the market with off-season programs getting going around the NFL. Contending teams will have interest in him. Is still about to bring to the table. This includes a Patriots squad that saw the longtime safety Devin McCourtney retire following the 22 season. There's certainly a need here. And they're saying Adrian Amos' landing spot is the New England Patriots. Let me run down a couple other names. Why do they do this? You're going to do all these players. Why don't they do this some more? Let's go through some of these players they're mentioning here. At number 12, Jarvis Landry, wide receiver. They say he's going to go to the 49ers. Running back Kareem Hunt, who was with the Browns last year, he's going to go to the Vikings. Ronald Darby, a cornerback from the Broncos, is going to go to the Ravens. Teddy Bridgewater, quarterback of the Dolphins, will go to the Rams. Defensive tackle Shelby Harris will go from the Seahawks to the Aaron Rodgers, getting the channels confused. Aaron Rodgers, New York Jets. You know, I haven't spoken much about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, but I'll mention this about Aaron Rodgers. He's living it up here in New York, and he hasn't even played, and he's hurt already. Ben Johnson, a center from the Titans, will go to the Raiders. Justin Houston, the edge, is going from the Ravens to the Bills. Akeem Hicks is a defensive tackle who'll go to the Buccaneers, to the Eagles. Leonard Fournette A running back with the Buccaneers going to the Patriots. Carson Wentz, a quarterback from the Commanders. That's a terrible name. They were better when they were just the Washington football team. And, or the Thinskins. They should have been the Thinskins. That's what they should have been called. And the Cardinals. Going to the Cardinals. Anthony Barr, linebacker from the Cowboys to the Saints. Casey Hayward, a cornerback from the Falcons to the 49ers. Say Anthony Barr, linebacker. I'll get it right. Shaquille Griffin, a cornerback, who'll go from the Jaguars to the Cowboys. And Kyle Van Noy, edge, Chargers to the Patriots. So you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Football Hut. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.